Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it's more of the Highlander Paladin deck. I'll just explain to Twitch right now. My intention is to try and refine this to be the best list it can possibly be. I still want to make Paladin honourable again. That is the game plan right now. I have made a few changes from last time. I don't remember all of them, but I took out the Earthen synergy. It turned out to be a bit too much of a... It just wasn't enough of a value add, to be honest with you. And a little bit slow as well. I also dropped Mackie Roll. I kept Pyromancer in though, because it does synergize with stuff like, you know, Pyromancer Equality was a board clear. I don't quite remember exactly some of the cards I did put back in. I think Muckborn Servant was one of them. And the Garden, Living Horizon was another one. Living Horizon's pretty good to be resurrected by Tear or Tears. You're going to have to compare and contrast the list from before to after. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, I got a comment the other day saying that someone enjoyed me going through the Arcane Mage list I did, and how I iterated over in a few episodes and seeing how, like, you know, I came to this final deck list. Whether or not that's the final deck list, I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, I've not played that actually since I got to it. I was pretty happy with it though by the end, so call it final if you want. Instead though of me just doing it by, you know, gut feeling, instead I'm going to use statistics. So I'm going to play this deck more than just the 7 times, and I'm going to try and resist changing anything in the deck right now, because I think this is a decent place to start from. And we're going to look at statistics. So we might play this like 20 or so times. Then I'm going to use Firestone, hopefully, to show me the cards that are contributing most to some of my successes, and more important, the ones that aren't contributing to my successes. And then we can iterate from there. So instead of me using my gut to iterate, we're going to use statistics. That is the game plan here. But again, if you didn't see the last episode where we went through this, it's a bit of a weird deck. So it's a Highlander deck with Reno and the Badlands, the Spirit of the Badlands. And generally every minion in this deck is good, so to speak. Then to make Tear and Tears better, and actually just to make the Badlands better, I've included a bunch of neutral cards in the deck that Tears and Tear, bit of the mouthful, won't tutor for, so I can get very specific Paladin minions I want to get. Oh, I just remembered the Alarm Securitybot was one of the other ads, because I like having more draw, and all my minions are pretty good just to play as 5-mana 5/5s. Anyway, that's by the by. So that's kind of the gimmick of the deck. We have really good minions, like mid-rangey, control-y options. We can last a long time. We have insane value for getting up Badlands. And then we win the game. We win the game in the most honourable way. I do appreciate, though, that I think this deck isn't as good as, you know, other classes. I think other classes could actually do what I'm doing with Paladin better. For example, I think Druid could do it better. But I like Paladin. I like summoning a dude. It's a good button. I like the button. Oh, I think Ignis was another card that I added to this deck, because I lost a few games just getting outvalued by the Ignis weapon. Hello, Spirit.
I see you brought guests.
Demon Hunter. Not seen a Demon Hunter for a while. Hello, New. Might coin up Badlands here. Okay, so it's some sort of aggressive deck.
Gaze into the horizon, and you will see what is real.
So be a good test. Like the pull for me, by the way, to play these mid-range decks is that they should be able to deal with both aggression, and they should have a win condition against control as well. combo decks will be a bit harder. I'll appreciate that. It's a bit harder for me to beat the combo deck, but at least if I can beat those two archetypes, not necessarily every time, but just sometimes, that is what I'm looking for here. Oh, one more card.
What'll wet your whistle?
I mean, this is in my deck. I do lose Stewart eventually, though, when I become the guy called Reno. So maybe I'll take Flight of the Bronze. It's a card I nearly did put into this deck.
Not be deceived.
Okay, this is some sort of value Demon Hunter. It's not aggro. This could be a really good game. By the way, I just noticed the deck track is not working, so I'll sort that out after this game. I don't know why it does this. Cattle Rustle is really not what I want. God damn it. If the mana cost didn't get increased, Pyromancer plus Lay Down the Law would have been really good as a play.
What to do?
Ahoy!
Light be with you.
Yes, yes, right away.
Okay, I'm not thrilled with this. He made a Dragon Druid Mew Mew. I was thinking of making a Highlander Dragon Druid that wasn't a Highlander. I think it's one of the classes that could do it the best. Speaking of which, this is a Highlander. It's Highlander Demon Hunter. Okay.
Easier to draw blood than staunch.
Reporting for duty. The battle!
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
What's in here? Ho Silverwing. I think we all get the Deputization Aura going rather than use full long arm right now. Three, 6, 9. I draw a card. I might overdraw here. It's not too bad, though. We've got the Badlands off already. If we lose Reno, it's honestly not the end of the world. Alright, that's basically full health again.
They will never catch me.
Interesting.
My hand is totally
Ah. Alright, we're more incentivized to become Reno now, at the very least. I would like a dragon I can just play out this turn, so I'm actually going to take Time Lost. I don't just play it. Oh, this is going to be a lot of draw. Question, Demon Hunter, can you outvalue me even if you draw your entire deck right now?
Our work now shapes life as we know it.
Because, spoilers, I'm not sure you can. Again, I don't think we Giga Greed Tear here.
My honor is
Oops. Order. My bad. I stopped myself doing an extra 3 damage. And healing for 2. Whatever. You killed the Leviathan, so be it. This is the problem with Kurtrus. If you're not in the combo matchup where you're trying to hit a combo piece, it feels so bad if you, like, kill 1 card. That doesn't save you. Alright, let's just take the lethal. And not play with our food. And let me try and sort out Firestone. So 1 moment, YouTube, I'll just pause for you. Alright, apologies, YouTube. I think I've got it working. It's hard to tell, though. Before, like, it was showing up that it was active. So, we'll see. If it doesn't, then sad times. Also, the whole point of this was, you know, use Firestone to check the win percentage of my card, but I didn't record that game, sadly, so I'm already -1. There you go. I do have the stats, though, for the previous iteration of it. Right. A priest. I'm going to keep Pyromancer just in case it's Shadow Priest. I mentioned the other day that I've not seen Shadow Priest for ages, and it ended up being Shadow Priest. And I definitely would want Pyromancer in that matchup. Okay, it's control. Or something like that. Some sort of value-y priest deck. I think this is worth the coin. This might actually break out Silence, which would be really good for Stewart. I doubt it, but... It's Creation Protocol, probably. If this gets Silenced, so be it. It's one of the advantages of having Reno still in the deck. Even if I don't get the value from this, we can get Reno bottom instead. Alright, back in the deck you go. You know what? I'll forge you. Get the forge ready. Actually, I'm going to hold Snake Oil. Snake Oil's pretty good with Pyromancer. That's one of the other reasons, by the way. I can't remember if I mentioned this. That I've got in the Miracle Salesman. By the way, this isn't what I thought it was. This is Fizzle Priest. I've only heard tell of this deck. So they're going to try and draw their entire deck. And then copy Ignis with Fizzle. And then just beat me down with weapons. Funnily enough, I nearly put the Titan in this deck to try and deal with the Ignis weapon. But I've kept it off for now. Anyway, we're about to have an interactive game. Oh, and Thirsty Drift is the other card. They're gonna try and get, like, infinite amounts of them. Alright, cool. Let me kill your board. Can't hit that. Good point. It's still fine.
Like to play with fire?
I assume they copied that. I think I take my heal, because Anachronos is probably going to be the card that I'm playing soon. Or, you know what? No, we set up this. If I don't set it up now, when I'm going to set it up?
Gaze into the horizon, and you will see what is real.
Job's done.
And maybe something from the Mirage will come that can help me.
Music's for everybody.
Now that's interesting. Okay. I feel like my opponent has misplayed this. But I could be wrong.
Mistakes of the past. Rewritten.
They are a Reno deck now, so I have to be aware they're going to Reno at some point. They must have Fizzle and stuff like that in hand.
I am a friend of the Sire.
Nope.
I am a friend of the
Interesting. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. Okay, they're just going to become me, but cheaper. Well, I'm really glad I set this up then. Wait, Tear won't work for them. No, sorry, Tear will. Tears won't work for them. Or it'll work in a really weird way. Because their class is still Priest. Right? I probably want you just to instantly play you. I can't instantly play you because I can't count. How? Oh, that doesn't count? Oh no, I can't count. I'm right. My math is not my strongest point. I've only got... It doesn't count itself then.
I need to find
Yeah, other cards. Okay.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Man! Also drawing the cheap cards in my deck. Well, at least I killed their entire board with Anachronos, so I can live with that. Barrel Brim is here. Sure.
Let's show these fine folks of Badlands hospitality.
The desert sun strengthens my ways. The gift of the sun.
Right, get in jail.
Job's done.
do I know if there's going to be a patch to standard soon? So, funnily enough, you mentioned this, there is a patch incoming, but it's basically it's more of a patch for, oh my god, for Wild. It's fixing some card effects, or changing some card effects that cause bugs in the game. I think the only one in standard it's going to affect is Fate Spinner. They have mentioned there is going to be another patch though, but I don't know when that's going to be. Oh, and Cho'Gall is getting a buff as well. That's the other thing. The anomaly effect on it's going to be 50%, not 25 anymore. Okay, a quality judge unworthy. I died to the weapon though. I think we risk this for biscuits.
Prophet, guide me.
Okay.
The light dims, but
I think denying them draw is the better play here. If we can live, that Deputization Aura might come huge for me. Could be a full heal. See, you greeted with your weapon.
Easier to draw blood than staunch it.
the light dims, but we fight.
Man, they're confident. I'll give them that. They're like, I've got this giant weapon. I win the game. I think they might have lethal. They don't have lethal. Okay.
Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived.
This time, mortal.
By the way, I'm going to deny them draw. Just don't top deck Dorino, that's all I'm asking. Cool. I will take my healing, thank you. I think this... Does this work? Or does the Battlecry go first? I don't remember. I think it does work. Yeah! Alright, and back to near full health. Oh, also, my button summoned 7/7s. I should really be pushing that more often. Oh, the snake oil! Well, this could do something. This is probably the least important minion for you to kill. As all I need to do is push the button and he comes back. Alright, your Flint is cracked. My Flint just gives me the lifesteal dragon. Holy shit, your Flint did incredible work. Anyway, Astalor is now going to heal me for 14.
In the light, we are one.
Oh my god, this animation is going to take forever. End turn, please. Alright, we've cleared the board. Hearthstone, please. Full health. Ah, Reno.
Careful, it's against me.
See, there's a difference between me doing this and you doing this. Because I'm going to take the 10 as well. You only have one card. I would like to take this one, because that's the one my deck would struggle to deal with the most. Then we'll do a little bit of sludging. And put a 4/6 on the board that you can't easily deal with the weapon. Cool. Okay. I actually should have played Tear then. But this is still a pretty solid play. Alright, very understated 8-drop. I'll take Rag though. Alright, it evened out. That snake oil has done me great service so far. Ah, Yogg. Long arm, please. Yogg is interesting. It's actually not very good, Yogg here.
What to do?
I know kill Yogg first, but... Actually, do I know kill Yogg first?
Little time.
Thank you. It was really bad to steal either of them, and I didn't want to take the 7 damage. I'll admit, we high rolled, but we were almost guaranteed to kill one of Yogg or Rag.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
jail. And long arm. Right, you get locked up. I'll take the most damage off the board, I think. No, this is better. I'd rather have a minion to protect my face from them playing Astalor. Alright, order. Oh my god! That's a minion! Firestone, I hope you're recording my opponent's deck here as well, for the win percentages. As they are basically me right now. I'm getting double the sample size. He also got Horde. Man, my deck is way better when you discount it by 3 mana. Okay. I will steal it. Actually, will I steal it? Horn is just a clear. I know I don't have a weapon buff in my deck. I guess the question is why risk it? Making an attack one another only removes 4 damage. That does nothing. Don't hit my minion. Yog. Priest probably can't generate a weapon buff, so we've got that going for us. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. That was unlucky. I like the idea of their deck, though. It was funny. Bad luck? Yeah, it was a bit of bad luck. If I drew Reno at like any point there, the game just flips.
Protect the wild.
Shields up.
Well, I can't complain too much about the Yogg play because Yogg did me a huge service on a previous turn. I don't think Prismatic Beam's good enough for me here. Consecration I'll hold though. Doesn't get to get quality. You're playing the Yuku right now. What's the Yuku? Oh, ukulele. I've never seen it shortened to Yuku, Inji. Inji, I've got a storyboard for you. You know, you gave me a game idea, I'll give you a story idea. Or at least the premise of an idea. Set in the future, where, you know, all the fossil fuels, let's say like 2050, fossil fuels are running out. And this is, by the way, it's going to be a Christmas classic. And instead of, you know, kids being nice for Christmas and, you know, getting rewarded with presents, the idea is they are, like, compelled to be naughty for Christmas so they get a lump of coal and it can be used to, you know, burn for energy. That's the gimmick. You take it from here, Inji. Let me be... I really want to save the coin for Reno. Yeah, save coin for Reno.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
It's a pretty good tempo play, I'll give you that. It's better than mine. What is he with trying to start wars over coal? That becomes more like... I mean, it wasn't coal, it was for dirt, but... Waterworld. I don't have a good play here. Snake Oil, back to the deck with you.
Don't have grease. Use some sludge.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Okay, so this is not... Or it might not be Highlander. There are some decks, and I mentioned this a bit earlier, that... running a non-Highlander Highlander Druid, because some of the cards like shoot for other ones, so you can run two of them and kind of get away with it. I am going to take too much damage here. I'm a little bit concerned. I might have to blow my coin. Because if I can at least sludge...
Faith reveals the way.
Alright, I'm going to blow my coin.
The battle. Job done.
If they make this trade, it sets up Consecration as well. Oh my god! Everything I play, they just have an answer to it. What's this aggro druid opening? What's died this game? Literally no paladin stuff. Alright. I will play 5 mana, 6/8, kind of. We just need to live for 2 more turns. Then Reno will save me. God, they're at 10 mana already. Okay, this we can punish. Maybe. Consecration on top of this will do 3 damage. Yeah. Okay. Just live the next turn. That's fine. Gain armor for all I care. This seems a little bit sketch. Also, this might be Highlander, you know. They're kind of running some weird cards. Okay, I'd like to heal.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
What'll wet your whistle?
I'll take Deputization. I'm going to need the lifesteal at some point. Fortunately, they've overloaded, so if they did generate a 10-cost weapon, they can't use it. It is Highlander. I'm stunned. They're just running dupes in the deck. And they drew all of them. Alright, well, say goodbye to your minions.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Yes, right away.
So, if I can stabilize, we win. Because they will run out of value now. Reno is in the deck, though, somewhere. You greedy again. 10-cost weapon. Very, very greedy. And we can punish. That's horrible for the weapon with Druid. I should have probably sent the shard back as well then. Actually, no, the shard's fine. I might need to silence something. Okay, so they've they've drawn like every single card they needed early. They've not even got the tutors in here for some of this stuff. Maybe they just didn't need it. Like, Frost Lotus they don't have a tutor for. That's not normally one of the cards they run. I think a Splish Splash Whelp and Desert Nest Matron, and then the two Beasts, they normally run duplicates of that. Anyway. The jail can't be opened, sadly. We're going to take a 5-drop weapon here. I need lifesteal.
One shot is all I need.
Just keep living. They only have 9 cards left in deck. It's a little bit spooky. Play a minion, you coward. Thank you. Pyromancer is an interesting take. Pyromancer tears.
Crazy. It just might work.
This would heal me for
It's so crazy. It just
a decent amount.
Into the horizon. Then you will see what is real.
And I have a board.
One shot is all I need.
We are going to lose the Aura, but I've got another one in the deck, right? I generated that one. Yes, I do. I think the only other card they might have in their deck now is... They might have the Lifesteal Fire, and they also might have Topior in the deck. That's actually not that bad. It's a little bit annoying. Also, now that I think about it, the promotion was really dumb. I forgot I'm Reno. I can't generate the 1/1. I have no 1-drops in my deck, so that card's also dead. Flint? Go get him. I want some value, please, Flint. Flint, heal me, please. Unbelievable, Flint.
One shot is all I need. I gotta catch my breath.
Flint, you're such a letdown. I'm just gonna burn a card. There was so much lifesteal in the quick draw pool, or at least, you know, generate some minions, and we missed them all. Alright, there's Topior. Topior should lead to Prismatic Beam being pretty decent here. Anachronos, please stay there. Barrel Brim. Actually, no. Yogg. Yes. Yogg is the answer. Yogg, do not kill this minion, please. Well. Yogg is cracked.
One shot is all I need.
Keep treading that water. I mean, they only have, what, 3, 7, 10. There's literally 10 cards they have to beat me with now. And I know one of them is give your minions +1/+1.
I bestow
Ah, ENR. This is probably their last big hurrah. That was a misplay. Unless... Because if you make my minions attack one another, I heal. And only one of them dies. Okay, value. Cool. I think that's the right play. Don't hit Fi. Thank you. That's very useful. In fact, a lot of these things are very useful. Firstly, you are very useful.
Pay for your crimes. Yes, all of them. Take that and
we should ping you.
There's still more?
I'd rather you have this again if it's... Ah, it's freezing. Okay. I just thought if it was the secret that, you know, if the minion dies, it goes dormant. Alright! They have more cards again, but most of them are just 1/1 tendrils. They're gonna try and beat me with tendrils. Go Misfire. Good choice. Boogie Down doesn't do anything. Divine Toll, Equality. Equality probably is the thing that guarantees me to win more, so I'll take Equality. Doesn't bother me.
All it takes is low.
A little light on cards here.
Yeah, we still have 18 cards, so... And so much valuable minions in the deck. I know this is going to turn into Renathal now, but... Tear would be an insane get. Actually, I say there's so many good minions. Probably only Tear is the one I'm that interested in. Anachronos I'd probably also consider playing. But a lot of the rest of them are just boys. Like, I probably don't want to play Astral Serpent even. Serpent, sorry. I don't want to draw cards anymore. Or I want to draw as few cards as I can. I don't think it'll matter. Such is the difference here. Also, I think my opponent's conceded. Just by Alt F4ing. Oh, I didn't notice Astalor was still in the deck.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Order, by the way. Doesn't really matter. Punished. 3, 6. Okay, I'm going to overdraw, but... I'm pretty certain they've all F4'd, as I said. Which is pretty funny. Yeah. They're at 79 health. I think that's a pretty good illustration, though, to why I like the idea of these mid-rangey decks. I sort of hung through the start of the game where they actually were more aggressive than me. I held on as much as I could, and then by the end of it, I became a control deck. And I just outvalued my opponent. Very nice game. Combo is the weakness, though. And Mage probably means combo, so... I think this is going to be heavily not in our favour.
I see you've brought guests.
I think I talked about last time that I was going to put Theatar in the deck, but it was just a little bit too slow and a bit too heavy for the rest of the deck. But, you know, if one of the cards at the top end of the deck is just not performing, Theatar is definitely a consideration. Anyway, the way to beat Mage is be aggressive. Or at least for me to beat a combo deck, I just have to make them play cards at moments they don't want to play the card. That type of thing. And Stewart is really good for this. My button summoning 4/4 every single time. Like, Mage won't like that. Not many classes do like that, but... especially a combo deck. Alright, that's the dream opening for Mage. Can we deal with it, though? Sort of. Okay, I was going to hold the spell for Pyromancer, but now I've got a quality. I'm pretty content. Oh my god. It has been like the dream Mage opening. Cold case into volume up. Disgusting. The onus is kind of on me to trade here.
Faith reveals the way.
But I'm not going to.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
You trade with me, Mage. We can also afford to, you know, use our health as a resource. Okay, that keyboard got really, really good value. Okay, I can now go for value as well if I want to. I think I will. There's going to become a point where I can't play this anymore. It's going to be too slow a play. So let's do it early. Well, we've only done 3 spell schools. And then we'll start healing from here. Deputization Aura would be pretty good right about now. Although I'd need another spell with... actually, a quality would do it. Okay.
Pay for your crimes. Yes, all of still.
Do not be deceived.
The light dims, but we fight.
Next turn is Reno. Probably. That's 6 damage. I could wait on Reno because I haven't got a great way to deal with that board of 4/5s, and Reno is one of the better ways. Okay, that's convinced me to do it a different way. That's a really good get from the Mirage. 2, 2, 3.
The desert sun strengthens.
Wait, do I have any 1s still? I do.
Easier to draw blood than staunch.
Don't have brains. Use some slime.
couldn't be Sith, could it? A card they probably didn't want to play. Oh my god. Barrel Brim. I don't care about Barrel Brim. Alright. It was either this or do nothing. Cards cost 1 more next turn. Completely fine. Joke's on you, I'm playing 1 card next turn. How are you still at 3? Wait, hang on a minute. 3, 6, 9. Is there anything I absolutely need from my deck? Maybe Yogg. I really want to push the button, though. Alright, I don't push button. I think the Forge cards are the 2 that I really need right now so I can put pressure on with Ignis. Interesting. I know this is going to die now. I've accepted it. I still pushed a lot of damage. And I get to do one of these. 3. Playing you. Nothing here is particularly good, is all I'm going to say. I should have picked green Renathal. I'm overdrawing. I didn't even realize. I always forget that when you play this card, the Mirage stays over. So I gained a card playing that card. Okay, that's Anachronos. Oh, you're ruining me in the face. They're frightened. To be fair, I don't really need that card anyway.
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
To the future. That's not the end of the world. Oh my god, that's insane for them. Tear? From here? I need you to go hard. It was hard, I'll give you that. Man, I turned this button down again. I had too much value, though. No rush, no taunt. Alright. Generate another solid alibi. You kind of hate to see that.
What'll wet your whistle?
What do I do with all these cards?
Okay. How do I deal with this? It's probably going to be a quality, right? Pyromancer plus a quality would clear the board. Ish. Except for you.
It's so crazy. It just might work. Your path is flawed.
Wonderful. Ooh. I will put you in a ground.
Wait, I need to pop that.
The desert sun strengthens my rays. Bask in my radiance.
They've had, like, the most insane discoveries I've ever seen. It's just... It's sort of tilting me a little bit right now. Yogg, do something good. I'm owed it. Excellent. No! He's trying. God bless him, he's trying.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Right, we can get a weapon next turn from Ignis as long as I live. And I've put myself at max health, so if I die, I can't do more than what I've done. They haven't forged the other fire, I think. They forged one but played it. They've got one arcane bolt in hand. Okay, we're not going to generate the... Well, we might generate the weapon next turn. We will generate the weapon next turn. Give me 5 armor.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I don't care about the overdraw anymore. I might as well go all out. I can't do more than this. I'm at 39.
True mages master all magic.
I don't think they have it. The 5 armor mattered. Holy moly. Debatably, I should have grabbed the 1-drop weapon then as well, just to, you know, get any little bit of extra healing I could. Because I was 1 health off as well. But I decided to put myself in a state that if they cleared my board, then we had lethal. Now, I will admit my opponent definitely misplayed that. There was no way I should have won that matchup.
Urel versus Medivh.
Your time grows short.
Shields up.
Ooh, early spirit. Value, value, value.
I see you brought guests.
This might be coin 3. Play 3. I was going to forge, but Boogie Down is such a good play on 2 with the coin. Okay.
Gaze into the horizon. And you will see what is real.
Pretty nice opening. Liadrin plus button. She might die in the process, though. Oh god, Ignis from this, I never even considered it.
Profit.
Definitely should have been considering it, though. Alright. I think I summon a Beanie Boy to try and take a hit for me here. Alright.
Do not be deceived.
That's fine. Give me Ignis again, please. I'll take a 5-drop weapon. Make the trade first if you're going to do it. Alright. Cold cases all the way down. So I could heal for 6 here. It's not a great play. Stop him getting more armor? Sure. Burn a barrel of sludge? Sure. Okay. So this is the pokey variant of the Sith deck. Actually, is this the Highlander variant? It might be.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Well done. I mean, you're gonna get poked by the button now, but I prefer my face to be safer right now. Just cold case every turn, apparently. Flint.
Faith reveals the way.
Flint has let me down so many times. Hopefully this will protect my face a bit more as well. I'm going to draw first this time, just so that I guarantee I'm going to get a draw. Sorry, it might live this way as well. I think it's more likely to live this way. I'm not sure, though.
I have little time.
I probably want lifesteal. Okay, it's gone.
A smidge of this? A pinch?
I don't want this. Pick the wrong one. They wouldn't. Thank God. There were two bad options there, and I was like, which one is the worst option?
Pay for your crimes. Yes, all of them are gift of the artist.
I'll take a free Astalor as well while we're at it. 3-6. I'm going to overdraw right now. If only that was the card I overdrew. I just have too much value, okay?
My hand is totally full.
Nah, didn't need that.
The time has come. Gift of frost.
I have to be very careful here. If I play the Miracle Salesman, which I'm going to do, I could make the Snake Oils both go into my deck, which would mean I wasn't Highlander anymore, so just be careful.
Candle mudslider.
No one will be your salvation.
Do I want Norgan? I think I do. It's a pretty good steal for Yogg. Get 2 secrets. 5 damage, really?
The culmination of my
Never mind, I'm going to make my opponent's spells cost more next turn, I think.
My hand is
Whatever, don't need it. Can you please stop making me draw cards? Nope. Alright, we'll just draw all the cards. Actually, I'm going to take secrets. Only because they've probably got reverberations. And I'd rather not deal with 3 secrets. Wow, they threw Blizzard straight into that. Still, that burnt a lot of damaging spells, so it's done its job. Alright, we're going to overdraw another card.
My hand is
Nah.
full.
Who needs Astalor? I never learn, do I? Hang on a minute.
Faith reveals the way.
Have I actually played a 2 or 3? Spirit is the only 3 I've played. I've not played a 4 yet, so it's actually not that good. Alright.
Our gift of fire empowers us. Reporting for duty. My hand is full.
How many cold cases have been cast now? Is that the 4th? Ignis is really good here. I'd like to empty some cards, though. You know what? We do it this way.
Easier to draw blood than staunch.
The 1-drop might be correct here. I'm struggling to play cards already. I'll take another Anachronos, please. Okay. Should have done that first, you're right. There goes my taunt. I think that was a smart play. We've kept ourselves at as high a health as possible. Sif is probably in the deck somewhere, so that's all we can do right now. That'll go to the future. Unless I draw Reno. To the future!
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
Ah, I didn't realize you had this up. That's fine, I've got the future to sort this out as well. If I need it. Okay, this is probably the weakest of the Titans they could get. Never lucky. Okay, are you flipping again? Because this is your perfect time. No, of course you're not. Flint, do I risk leaving this job to you, buddy? Don't let me down. Okay, that's not a reasonable start. Okay. It wasn't great, but we've at least got Taunt protecting us for now. Dissonance is on the correct frequency, so to speak. Of course they generated AoE, why wouldn't they? Oh, they can't target their own minions, of course.
My hand is totally full.
Is it now? Well. To the future. I'll deal with you later.
Reporting for duty.
All this research points to something.
Oh my god. It's Control Mage, apparently. So they're random. Thank you. I don't care what it does. Just get rid of that card. Three, 6, 9. I need something that will deal with that board in the future. I know I'm going to overdraw. I also don't know if that's counterspell yet. I need to proc it. You only had one spell in your deck. Right. 6 to all. And to all a good night. or trade the board down by some means. Oh my god, there's just so many ways of playing this.
This time. Your path is flawed. Your path is flawed.
Little time.
Wait.
Yes, yes, right away.
Do not be deceived.
Yes, yes, right away.
I've not quite killed that guy, I think. Never mind, I've somehow killed it. I couldn't figure it out fast enough. I was like, I have to check for the last thing. What was it? Was it Azurite? Ah! Okay, somewhat punished. Alright, time for Reno. Reno time. I know it's not Reno because it's Consecration, but Reno time. That's still pretty efficient. That was really dumb. I'm almost certainly dead. I should have put Immortalizing Stone in front. I know they've got 6 damage in hand. Alright, never mind. Unless they're just playing with their food. Do I have any healing in my deck? Deputization Aura is now what I need. I just can't draw it. Okay, Barrel Brim.
Let's show these fine folks on Badlands hospitality.
Send him away.
Yes, yes, right away.
Not my face. Not my face! I just can't find it. Oh, I can't draw it now. Ignis will do.
I'm almost out of cards.
Still alive, apparently. Maybe they're not running safe. Just generated by, generated by, generated by, generated by. It's still not great, but... Well, if the last card is Sif, we're dead.
You burn some, you worm
It isn't. I don't think they have Sif in the deck. Unless it's specifically that card. I can't get Reno. Is there a snake oil in my deck? There isn't. Like, this is just insane. That was lucky. I should have Badlands jailed that. I can't find it. It just doesn't exist.
I hope Sire likes it.
Alright, get in jail. Oh, Kel'Thuzad's the win condition. Live. Reno! I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I am. It's just never Reno. Buff one of their minions and hope for Reno. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a genius.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me. One shot is all I need.
I found him. I just need something to stick to the board now. Never mind. They've realised the spells they've got are not good enough. Oh my god, an hour and 40 minutes, I played 5 games! But hey, we're in Diamond again. How did I do that? How did I cast a fire spell? Or a nature spell? Wait, is the... No, that's not a nature spell. There's not nature spells in Paladin, are there?
Fill you up and knock you down.
Shields up.
Probably won't Barrel Brim. I'll keep Tram Mechanic, though. How did I generate something, even?
Don't have reach. Use some sludge.
I don't know. Oh, I know how. I'm dumb. It's Flint. He's generated nature and fire spells. Or can do. I love in the Paladin mirror. First, they get surprised that, you know, I'm a Renathal deck. And then I play something like Tram Mechanic out, and they're just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, I think it makes them uncomfortable. Anyway, you trade with me. Thank you. I asserted dominance there.
Reporting for duty.
I don't necessarily need to trade these immediately. When it gets to 4 mana, then we should consider it. Mackie Roll would be really nice if I get Pyromancer. I did cut it from the deck. But... is Amber Watcher just a better play? Restore 8 health? It's probably not enough in this matchup. I'll keep Mackie Roll. I think everything else is just too slow. And I will trade. After saying, you know, I don't need to trade, but... at the end of the day, if I survive through the aggression, I should outvalue them. So they could give that +3/+3 to turn into a 4/4. We can Adal this, swing, and I'll draw 2 cards in the process. And the board will be empty. Or they can just trade a 1/1 into the 2/4. Seems good to me. Buffet bigger? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's pretty annoying for the opponent to deal with.
Yes, right away.
Tears. Yeah, sure. I'm probably playing Longar next turn anyway, so... maybe Consecration. I could have sludged and killed one of them. That was my alternate line.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, it's Consecration. And it's even better. Better than Sludge. I'll use Astalor. So this is Holy Paladin. Like the aggro Holy deck. So I do have to be aware of the big 0 mana 5/5 gain Divine Shield.
A red sun rises.
Ah, that card. Thank you for showing up. That's a little bit annoying. Sludge hit the right guy. I'll take it. We'll grind him down with Immortalized Stone.
Easier to draw blood than stone.
That's spooky. I've used Consecration as well. Oh my god. Pyromancer, if you're going to show up now, would be an unbelievable time to do so. Alright, grind him down. And... I think it's better for me to do that. I feel like the 8 is awkward to trade out. The 4 is... the 4's not easy because of the 3/2. They can do a 2/1 thing. The 1/2 is really easy to trade, though. Alright.
Need a bit more spice over here.
AoE potentially wins the game here. Not AoE. Alright, you are decent, but I'm still going to take a shit ton of damage. How many minions have died? Of the Paladin variety. Not many.
Faith reveals the way.
Oh, actually, the statues did. So I'll get some statues back with Taunt. So maybe it's the best time to do it, in fact.
What to do?
I hope Sire.
Just keep stalling. Alright. Well, I think I've died. I probably used my AoE a little bit too early. I think that's the problem there. I also only drew one of my AoEs. If I drew another one, we would have been probably fine. But I burnt Consecration super quickly.
Urel versus Khadgar.
Knowledge is power.
Shields up.
I'm okay with this hand. Actually, maybe I should have sent Astalor back. It's pretty good to get it out of the Mirage, but...
I see you brought
To be fair, I think Paladin will just do that to some decks. Like, I could have played the Rush guy instead, but all that would have happened is I healed to 35, I would have gained 6 health, and then I would have died on the same turn, I think, because he didn't attack with everything. Paladin is basically, do you have AoE in your hand? Yes. Okay. Do you have more AoE in your hand? Yes. Okay, you win the game. If you hit no on one of those two things, or at least you have a chance of winning the game. If you hit no on either of them, you're kind of screwed. I should have played Stewart then. I regret my play immediately. Because I'm not playing this on 5. I do have a theory this deck could potentially be really good against the Excavate Secrety mage type of archetype. If you can get the Mirage down early enough, it's really good to break objections with a Mirage. Like, it costs you nothing.
I hope Sire looks right.
So that's 2 Paladin minions that have died so far.
Herding is faster this way.
Gaze into the horizon. Then you will see what is real.
Three Paladin minions are dead.
I ain't talking.
fine with me. Cool.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
God, Ignis would have been pretty good to get from that as well. I should have probably have considered it. We might get it again. Anyway, if either of these die, we immediately play Tears. Alright, they're all gonna die, I think. Never mind, we got lucky. Now that's value, baby. So my button is going to summon 7/7s once this dies.
You burn some, you earn some.
And personally, I think that might be as good as, you know, having a 1-cost Titan. You might be going, you know, it's a 2-mana 7/7 versus a 1-mana Titan. Nay, nay, nay. Because I can push the button every turn. You can only play the excavate thing probably 2 times. Alright, that is going to be disgusting. Prepare to vomit.
Arcane bolt.
By honor eternal, serve.
No, I got the spirit instead.
Do not be deceived.
Anyway, it's still pretty vomitrocious. To quote the great scholar Muffy from Arthur the Aardvark.
Reality woven.
This hand make no sense.
26. 7, 11, 14, 16, 20, 22. I need 4 Damagios. That's 2 Damagios. I guess I can just leave them on 2.
To do.
I don't see another way of getting this. I'd also like that to die.
I have little time.
Our gift of frost shields us.
3, 6, 9. They're like, nah, this is too much value, man. I'm a mage, what do you want me to do with this shit? Anyway, as I said, I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. Normally I would just do a best of 7. What do you go 5 and 2? 5 and 2 is pretty good out of 7. But let's keep going.
Urel versus Valera.
I make my own. Shields up.
A rogue. Here we have the rare rogue playing on the ladder. I might keep his strength, actually. Their win rate currently in the trash can. Even though they have reasonably strong archetypes, everyone is playing the well deck and or the excavate deck, both of which are very poor. Mech Rogue is still pretty strong, though. So if it's Mech Rogue, we could be in trouble. Alright, Excavation, we're fine. Calling it early. Unlosable. Okay, it's a bit unfair to say unlosable. They are generating random stuff. And obviously the random stuff can high roll. More often than not, though, it doesn't, so we'll go for the doesn't roll. Anyway, immediately this is misery. So, like, if I trade this, I take 3 damage with the weapon, and all it does is push the button next turn, and it comes back again. It's just an inevitability, Rogue. This thing is going to smork you. Alright, you got a coin. Very nice. You know what I say to that? I push the button. And pass. Are we going to do it again? You are. Right, I need to keep a quality Judge Unworthy for their big legendary turn. Or a quality Consecration. I want to push the button, though. You've got to push the button, right? It's a 4/4 Silverhand Recruit for 2. We can play Living Horizon later. Ooh, quick draw. Not forged yet. I could get a dude with rush here. Let me see what this looks like, though. Probably not going to pay off. I just play a 4. And push the button. This is how I want to play Paladin. None of these sneaky aggro Paladins summoning, 18 dudes and then the aura, gives them buffs along the way. I want to push my button every turn and just get one very good boy. That's the value I'm looking for. And then the games, get drawn out for hours. Alright, nice. Getting a bunch of concoctions. Even more random stuff to fill your hand with. Alright. Maximum concoction value. They didn't get the shadow of that then because they had too many cards.
Gaze into the horizon, and you will see what is real.
Again, I can't not push the button. Okay, here we go. Rogue, do it. Let's see the legendaries you get.
Let the lights save you.
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind that. Okay, 1 mana 5/5. Oh my god, that's lucky. Look at this value. Alright, more concoctions. One mana 4/8. Actually, 1 mana 4/4, sorry. I mean, there's no reason for me to kill the Wishing Well right now. The only thing I need to kill, in fact, is the 5/5. That's a really good thing to get. Unfortunately, you waited too long. Oh, and 1 mana do nothing. Cool. Okay. 2 for 2, I think is the play.
Easier to draw blood than staunch.
Reporting for duty.
You can keep the Wishing Well. I'd rather you not bounce Romath back, because that's actually genuinely scary. I think they could go infinite, basically. Well, actually, no, they'd be limited by board space. I am running out of value a little bit. Cool. Alright, the Wishing Well's actually insane right now. I think I may have found the line where I'm playing against the rogue that is just going to generate pure unadulterated value for the entire game. Okay, that doesn't matter. It's fine. You're gonna make everything attack itself. Quality Consecration, Forge Watcher, or just play Flint and Pray. I think that's the loser's line.
What to do? In the light, we are one.
I'm gonna get crushed, I can already tell. That's very good. So they only have 3 more legendaries in hand. Oh, actually, no, they've got 5, because Tess copied some. They've got 2 of those.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
Pay for your crimes. Yes, all of them.
So I'm going to keep his strength this, but I want the heal first.
There's still more.
So I should hit you. This is going to be one hell of a test, by the way, if they're running it in that deck. I was expecting that. That's why I wanted to get the heal. It's just random cards, though. And you're... Yeah, it's from your class. You're a rogue, so you've generated the poison. What is the other thing they got? Fire, Frost, Nature. I don't know what the other rogue spell is they got. Just in case they go wide again. Frost or Fire in Rogue. I know the nature one, that's the weapon poison.
You ain't never seen a light again.
There, they misplayed this. Potentially. I'd have maybe taken the button. The button enabler. Alright, you generated 2 random spells. No, 4. Sorry, I tell a lie. Cool. Pour a poison on it. Oh, it generated 2. Oh yeah, it copied twice, of course. They didn't get a Frost. They got 2 natures. Yogg, I think I need you to attack all of these, buddy. Yeah. And by attack all these, I want you to make them hit themselves. Perfect. That's just excellent. Rogues hate when you do this one simple trick, going wide. I probably should have played that on the left as well in case I get Deputization Aura. Definitely should have done that, in fact.
There's simply nothing I can do.
You get to see what they steal. You don't. Alright, I know what they stole.
Candle Mudslide.
Alright, let's restore ourselves back to our former glory. Give me some tendrils, please. You fucking... Yogg! You killed my guy! The good button lord. You stupid Yogg. That's a really good result, though. Any other minion was fine, Yogg. You had to hit the guy that it generates me tons of value. Oh well. Ah, tons of coins, excellent. Can set up another wishing well. The thing is, though, what if I don't take that? Actually, let's Flint. Wait, 3, 6, 10. Don't play Flint just yet. That would actually be really bad.
Faith reveals the way.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Hammer down!
Interesting.
Time to light a fire under this town.
Spitting hot fire.
Little time.
Okay, you let me down. Okay, here we go. Second wishing well. Throw some coins into it. Okay.
Iris, you fold.
I'm going to assume you're not running tests because you're shadow stepping the coin generators.
You fold.
Choose soon.
That's what I was hoping for from whatchamacallit. Thora below. And Kel'Thuzad. Cool, you played 1 mana 4/4, 1 mana 6/8. Okay, that's pretty useful for them.
My hand is totally full.
Do I just send this into the future? Worry about it later. I could also just play Tear, which Liadrin potentially will come out of. But it might be the Badlands, it might be Stewart as well.
What to do?
Could also just play Judge Unworthy. Three to all.
Faith
Rogue, I'm sorry. The deck just sucks. You got like the dream. The dream. How much value they got off their coins and they lost to Highlander Paladin. Oh. Alright. I think, considering how long these are going for, this might actually be the last run for this episode, YouTube. I need to go feed my cats and the Overwatch patch comes out in 30 minutes, which I want to check out. So, I might play a little bit of Sap.
shields up.
Okay, we want none of these. Actually, no, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I see you brought guests.
You know what would be a low-key buff for this deck? Or just the Highlander archetype? If they made Spirit of the Badlands like a 1/6 instead, so that Tear didn't pull it up. Or even like a 5/2. That might make more sense. Because again, Tear won't pull it up that way. Oh, it's Elemental Mage. Yikes. Did not expect that. Huh.
Easier to draw blood than stone.
Don't have brakes. Use some sludge. Keep moving.
I need to kill that really quickly. But they're kind of incentivized to make this trade. Because this is probably scary for my opponent. Never mind. It's fine, we can pull back into this game. Just get rid of that. That was the scariest thing there. That's pretty spooky. Consecration, please!
What'll wet your whistle?
I'll take a long arm. Good opening for Tempo Mage. Or Elemental Mage, however you want to call it. You know what? That was a smart play. I wouldn't have made that trade. I would have traded the 3-3. But they've purposely left a board space. I might be dead here. If I just had Hammer of Wrath from the start, how this game may have been different. Even if you generate Consecration now, it doesn't save me. What is inside Tear? A taunt minion, right?
Faith reveals the way.
Yeah, doesn't save me. Alright, well played.
If only we were allies. This is your moment.
That was my fault in the mulligan. I just never expected it to be elemental. And it actually means we get to play one more game because it was so fast. So I'll take it. Note to self in the future, if you get one control card, even actually against the whatchamacallit mage, like the Rainbow Mage deck, it's probably worth keeping something that can clear a minion, just for Cosmic Keyboard. I really wanted to get my more aggressive minions, because one of the better ways to beat the combo deck is to go aggressive.
Hold the light's inferno.
Shields up.
I'd like to hold Reno, but I don't think it's smart in this matchup. I'll keep the 1-drop, though. Hello, Hammer.
I see you've brought guests. One dose solves any problem.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Reporting for duty.
Just use
You make the trade with me. I'm gonna try and blag that I'm an aggressive deck. Boogie Down. Muster. They burnt the coin, so the aura isn't coming up this turn.
Need a bit more spice over here.
See, here's the problem. This turn is going to be too slow.
I hope Sire likes it right.
Job's done.
They always have the aura. Okay, we can actually do some stuff here, though.
Order for who? Order for who?
Reporting for duty.
Just grind them down.
Reporting for duty.
I think if I don't draw Consecration or Pyromancer, something like that. Ooh, maybe not. I was going to say I might play Flint next turn.
The light dims, but we fight.
I hate this deck. This is so fucking stupid.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
To battle!
I have to kill a guy. Actually, do I need to kill a guy?
What'll wet your whistle?
This might be fine. Okay. Conceivably a way back into it, as long as the 14-11 doesn't hit me in the face. Alright, never mind. Alright, we get another game, because this was so quick again. Should have stopped at 6-2. What we have learned is this deck struggles with aggro, so when we get to see the percentages and we see which cards are weak, the thing we need to do is make our early game a little bit more control-orientated, I guess. Something that can deal with the super, super aggressive decks.
Versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
Shields up.
Alright, I'm going to learn a lesson. I'm going to keep equality, just in case it's elementals.
I see you've brought guests.
Okay, it's not. Well, actually, I think the elemental decks do sometimes run that, so...
The light dims, but we fight.
At least they used to. Maybe they don't anymore. Okay, we should forge. Ignis on 4.
Candle mudslider.
How greedy do I want to be with Ignis? That doesn't work, sadly.
Reporting for duty.
They probably can't do anything about the 10-drop weapon. It does mean I'd have to wait for a decent amount of time. I do have Astalor for 5, though. Wow. What a waste. I'm kind of annoyed with that. Okay, I'm generating a 10 drop. I think it's normally the wrong play. But in this matchup, I think it's going to be long enough that I can get value from it. They're also currently running the least threatening board I think I've ever seen. They must have Sith or something in hand for them to coin out draw 2 for 5. They must have had a really bad hand.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
Coin 4? Only 3 damage. Why am I worried about it? I guess it protects the Divine Shield.
What to do?
I wouldn't have done that, I think, if I didn't have Keeper Strength in hand. I was toying with Keeper Strength then anyway, but having played the 4-6, I didn't want to break the Divine Shield. Cool. Keep up the aggression.
Bask in my radiance.
I hate to say this about good old Flint as well. He's not the worst thing to proc objection into. Anyway, faces the place. You do all the trading here. Of course they generated equality, why wouldn't they? We're going to Reno next turn. Actually, that was a bit of a waste of a quality anyway. Oh no, they needed it for the Inquisitive creation, never mind.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
There's a world where they have lethal here. Actually, maybe not. They're drawing a lot of cards. And they've only got one Arcane Bolt in hand.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Clean the scene. Not really what I was looking for.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay, opponent, you have lethal. They think they do.
Solves any problem.
That's tilting. Okay, the 10-cost weapon was the wrong play. How was I meant to know they were going to draw 6 cards by generated things? And then they would just specifically excavate the deal damage spell. Come on. Alright, well, 3 losses in a row takes us to 6-5 for now. We'll come back for another session, as I mentioned, and I will refine this deck further. If you enjoyed this YouTube, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.